Alright, everyone. It's Thal McRom, and we're back with something a little different today. Though not entirely different. It's still a voxel game, like Vintage Story, which is what I stream probably most often. But it's Hytale, a game that uh, has been awaited quite a lot by everybody that likes these sort of block-based games. And so we're gonna start off here, and we're gonna do our character setup. So let's see here. First things first, let's do something about that hair color. Yeah, I kind of like that charcoal almost. Go gray. A little too reflective of my real life hair color. Let's see what else we can do here. Can I click and drag? I can click and drag it. It doesn't look too bad. See the eyebrows. I gotta get the old man bushy eyebrows there. There we go. And let's see what else we can do here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with those. Ah, yes. The beard. Gotta have a beard. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Could also do my classic dwarven beard that I love. I just go with kind of the full unkept there. Yeah, I kind of like that look there for the beard. I need to go back and do something about the hair, though. Now we can get a hat. Actually, oh, there are more. We can scroll down. Ooh, we can get the double-handled beard. There we go. Oh, the fancy... That's an interesting beard style there. Let's see here. No, I still think I'll stick with the triple. I like the triple. Let's go back to hairs. We didn't really spend a whole lot of time looking at hair here. Ah, go bald. There we go. All right, dear, you gotta check the stream and see this. There we go. That started to look like me there. Okay, well, my wife's giving me this weird look of like, what are you doing? She thinks I'm full of nonsense, which is probably true. A lot of hair options. I think we'll go back to this one. There we go. Alright, now we'll look at hats here. Let's see here. Do we want a hat? I'm not sure I care about a hat. Hey Leaf, how's it going? Nice. You got Hytale as well. Nice. Oh, I kind of like that craftsman's kind of style hat there, maybe. Too Santa Clausy. Kind of a hunter's hood type thing there. Your classic peasant hood. Ah, yes. The top hat. But yeah, Leaf, are you enjoying it? Have you played it yet? Well, that's fancy. No, I still think I'll go without a hat for now. Oh, we can get glasses too. Only just got to try it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I feel that this is my first time actually jumping into it. Yeah, I just got the kiddo to bed and stuff myself. Yeah, I think I'll skip the earrings. Alright, let's see here. Go with the boxers. Yep. Nice, nice. Well, nice talking. I'm gonna hop out of here before your spoiler. I got you, man. I understand. I think I'll skip the makeup. Yeah, leave that normal. And we'll leave it with the kind of rounded ears. I don't need the elfy ears of various types here. Torso undertop. That's what we're currently wearing. Okay. Well, let's turn off our overtop here so I can get a look at this. Ooh, I could go with some chainmail. Ooh, I kind of like that belted shirt. I like the blue. What's the green look like? Ooh, the green looks pretty good. Of course, there's the black. Nice. And the dark kind of blue-gray. I think we'll go with the green. I like the green. Let's go do the pants real quick. Let's see what options we have here. Ooh, those work kind of well. Those look good. Oh, I like these Explorer trousers, and we can get those in different colors too. Get black ones. And it's too light. Yeah, too green. Ooh, I kind of like that faded look. Yeah, I think I like that. Alright, now let's go back to our top here. Let's see about our overcoat. I like that kind of quilted gambeson look. Got a villager tunic as well. We could go with. Oh, you can get like a Viking kind of leather coat vest. Interesting. Belted long jacket. Poncho type thing. Lots of stuff. I think I'll go, though, something a little more simple. I think we'll go back up here and go with... I like that quilted coat thing. Where is that quilted? Gambeson. Where's that gambeson? Keep passing it somewhere around here. There it is. I think that gambeson in the black looked pretty good. Yeah. Alright. Oh, we can get gloves. Ooh, mining gloves. Yeah, I like the brown better. There we go. Alright. Well, let's see here. Socks. Apparently we don't have socks. What about our boots? Currently we're using the basic boots. Let's see here. Rain boots. Scavenger. Worker boots. Snow boots. Thick sandals, warm boots, or ooh, heavy leather. Let's take a look at these. Heavy leather. Yeah, I like those. Those look good. Alright, and then we can get a cape if we want. I'm not going to worry about a cape. Alright. So let's save that. There we go. Now I'm just going to do... a new world here. We're just gonna call this. Let's see here. Our lands. No. the Lost Lands. There we go. And this will just be a normal world here. Good. Create. Here we go. Alright. First Gate of the Echo. Not sure what that means. Now we can press F to pick things up. Okay. Let me open our inventory tab. Alright, so we'll put our stone rubble in there. What is this thing? Okay. Oh, we got a candle. Oh, we can sit on that. Grab some more of this stone rubble. Grab these mushrooms. Not sure what these mushrooms are for, but we're going to find out. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we want to grab. I think these pillars. These are nice looking pillars. Alright, so let's break this, see if there's anything in that. Nope. Nope, got some more rubble here. Let's organize the inventory a little bit. Keep our stone and sticks there. Open this up. Alright. There we go, we made it outside. Can I can put that on here. There we go. Don't need the candle out here, but there we go. Alright, what's this? Looks like immature stuff. So we made it to the fields. We're going to grab some berries here. Let's put those over here on the end. So, there we go. Oh, we got some wheat. And that gave us wheat. Cool. And essence of life. Alright. Good to know. Grab some more berries real quick. Try and get some resources here. Okay, that got us some stick and some plant fiber. Alright. Let's see here. Nope, no plant fiber from that. Can I get another stick? Yep, some more plant fiber. Alright, let's go into our crafting menu. Can we make an axe? 2 sticks, 2 plant fiber, 2 rocks. Nice, so we have an axe. Alright, so let's cut down. What kind of tree is this? It'd be nice if this told me what kind of tree this is. Let's see if there's an option to turn that on. Let's see here. Relative camera flight, no. Auto step up, good. Easy swap. Okay, that's kind of cool. Enable graphic mode, not worried about that. First person, yep, that's fine. Let's turn down the bobbing. I don't like the head bob. Alright, rotation, default. Show tool notification on. Okay, reach distance. Display legend. Okay, interesting. So I'm not seeing... What about general? Let's see here. Language, field view, camera shoulder, chat messages. Show empty health bars. We'll turn that on just for a little bit of ease of access there. We don't want to hide the HUD. Block placement preview. Just say all. I've heard that that's actually really good. Okay, so we're not seeing... Alright, well, let's just save those changes, return to game. So it's not going to tell us like what kind of tree I'm looking at here until I cut it down. This is an oak tree, apparently. Oh, it does have, like... Unlike Minecraft, per se, it does have the whole, like, tree falls when you cut it down thing. Which is good. I'm used to that from Vintage Story. This goes, like, underground. Alright, so let's move some of this here. I'm gonna dig up this piece of dirt real quick. The dirt is just a thing. We'll take it. I'm sure we'll find some sort of use for it. I'm kind of curious how deep down this tree goes. The answer is deep. Alright. Alright, well, let's keep exploring. Grab some more rubble here. We're gonna need it, I think. Alright. Do I have enough to make pickaxe? I do. Let's craft that pickaxe. I'm gonna slide these over on purpose. So let's grab some stone, because this is getting us mossy cobblestone and regular cobblestone. Interesting. Okay, these are stone rubble. Well, we'll grab those. There we go. Alright, so cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, grass again. Okay, so we get... Okay, I was thinking maybe we get a better return on wood from using our axe, but no, it doesn't look like it. Okay. What's this? Oh, we got some flax. Daisies. More flax. Plant fiber again. Got some more wheat. We'll take all that, because I know we need that life essence stuff for something. Okay, well, I was hoping we'd get more plant fiber. I keep grabbing these berries, because I know the berries are used for healing. You don't have a health bar. You don't have, like, a food bar, per se, but you have, like, mana, health, stamina, and all that. So we're going to have to figure out that. And I know the berries help you with giving you some regen. I've seen a couple people play a little bit of it. I've been intentionally not watching a lot, just so that I can jump in and experience it. Alright, I'm gonna grab some more of this. I'll give us... Oh, we've got a building over here that I just now noticed. There's a person. Oh, that's a bad person. Can I make a sword? There we go. That person is a zombie. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we've got. I heard something. What's this? Red cat mushroom. I don't know if that's poisonous or not. So we got some bone fragments. Got some linen scraps. And we got some crude arrows. So that's nice. Take that. Turn off the torch. We got something in this chest here. We got a wooden shield. Put that on. Some meat seeds. Some more bone fragments. Some maple logs. And some iron ore. I'm gonna take this small chest with us. Oh, got some berries out of that one. Take that torch with us too. We'll just keep the torch in the inventory since we already have our other thing on the hotbar there. Take that. Anything else in this little broken down like ruin? Grab these mushrooms. Oh, that's interesting. It's like when you harvest these, the ones next to them grow. Huh. We got another skeleton. Alright, trying to figure out the blocking here. Got some more linen and some other stuff. Let's get some healing going here. There we go. Take this stone with me, just because we are currently still in the Stone Age. I think this is the direction we're supposed to be going anyways. So that works out. Got some wood there. Grab some more berries. Grab some more wood. Grab these brown mushrooms. Not sure what these are for. See, this, it tells me it gives me health regen and stamina boost 1. Brown mushrooms and the red mushrooms doesn't tell me any such thing. I gotta hold it down until that little bar finishes filling in. There we go. Flower of some sort. Not sure what kind of flower that is. Ooh, lavender. That feels like that would be useful. We'll find out. What's this? Hibiscus. I know you can make tea out of hibiscus in the real world. Oh, that's a bear. Okay. It's almost like fighting Vintage Story Bear in the fact that it is big. Oh god. It does hurt. It does hurt, though. Okay. We win. We defeated the bear. Destroyed like half the bushes and forest in the process. But we did defeat the bear. Alright, let's get some more healing going here. Alright. Let's see here. We picked up a lot of stuff. I got some red petals, some wild meat. I think those red petals are from the flowers there. Okay, well, let's continue this way here. I know we have a map, don't we? Yeah, we're trying to get over here, and we started, like, over here. Because there's apparently something that wants us to learn it. The Forgotten Temple over here. So grab some more of these mushrooms. Okay, sputter wasn't too bad. That's why you have that arachnophobia mode. I already got friends I know would maybe struggle with that a little bit. Alright, just keep gathering resources here. As you do in these survival games. I mean, the inventory is nice and generous compared to what I'm used to with Vintage Story. There we go. This is the Forgotten Temple, I believe. I don't know what all they've got crafting-wise in this game. Like, clearly they have this, like, life essence stuff, which I'm not sure what that's for. I mean, I know it's for, like, farming to an extent, from having seen a couple of YouTube videos on this. But I don't know if it has uses beyond that. Nice looking statue. Alright. Is this where we're supposed to be? Maybe? We got a bucket. Azure fruit. Apple. Blue glowing mushroom. Let's see here. Got some blue glowing mushrooms. Got an apple. Azure fruit. Spinum sack. These white mushrooms. I believe field cat mushrooms. Interesting. We've got a wooden bucket now. Oh, it can be filled with water and used to milk cows. So there we go. So it does have a use. Anything back here? Definitely stuff down below. Oh, there is stuff up here. Look at that. Another one of these blue azure fruit thingies. Okay, so much for getting up that way. Let's go over here. Oh, I missed that jump. Hold on. Gotta practice the parkour. There we go. Got it. Okay. Alright, what's down here? We got another one of these field mushrooms. Like these fancy, like, lanterns. There's a big blue golem-y thing. Are you a friendly golem? Oh, we can get water lilies down here. Yep. Well, he hasn't noticed us yet. Nope, not a friendly golem. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Okay. Golem is not cool. Get some healing going here. Let's see here. What about these blue azure thingies? Nope. So we're just gonna have to heal our way through this a little bit. See if we can't speed up the healing process a little bit. Alright. That should be enough to finish this guy off. Oh, he fully healed. Okay, blocked his attack. Doing better this time. There we go. And we used our power attack thingy. Which looks like we charge that by making attacks. Alright. Where is this taking us? We found Forgotten Temple. Okay. That was where it wanted us to go. Oh, let me pick up that marble. Is my inventory full? We got green crystal shards and an emerald. Alright, let's heal up a little bit more. Is this a good place? A bad place? Creepy looking statue. I feel like we're in the sky. Common brown mushroom. Nice, you've been on this game since release. Yeah. You haven't even touched VS? Yeah, that's fair. I get it. But I'm taking a look at it today. I just made it to the Forgotten Temple. It was like, yeah, go here to learn more. So, we are now here to learn more. Fancy looking deer creature. Oh, there's a person there. It looks like a person. Are you a friendly person? Yes. Okay, these are friendly people. Okay, so I can't pick up stuff here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and top off our health a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot to do here. Oh, we got a person that we can trade with. Under construction sign. It's kind of amazing. What about you? You have stuff. What do you have? Spices. Oh, so they buy in life essence. Okay, so is that like the money? Interesting. So we can get dough. Vegetable skewer. Oh, that looks nice. A wet berry bush. When harvested, it provides wild berries. 2 stages. Grow time 1 day. Regrows. Okay. I mean, that might be worth buying, depending. Ooh, meat pie recipe. Oh, greater life essence. So, okay. Pumpkin pie. Or an apple pie recipe. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to see what they've got going on here. Yep, yep. You've got a neat little house. Bed. I can take your apple. I'm not going to steal your stuff, though. I'm not that kind of player. This is work in progress. Can I go in? Nope. I guess that's still to come. Alright. It doesn't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here, though. Is there a way for me to, like... map? No. Do I have, like, a quest log? J? Journal? Nope. Escape? Nope. Actually, wait. Let's go into here. Settings. Controls. Controls. Crouch, hold. Yep. Okay. Movement. Sprint. Actions. Primary. block, rotate block, hotbar, creative, menus, inventory, something editor, creative tools, show player list. Okay. I guess I don't have like a quest menu. Alright. Let's see here. This also says under construction. Anybody over here? Go back near the traders. See, so is it this thing here that I'm supposed to interact with? This thing? The memories feature. When encountering creatures, you'll collect memories. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Is that this thing here? Oh, yes, okay. Unlocked by crafting the backpack upgrade. Okay. So we've... There's not much to do there, but get memories. Got it. Got it. Okay. Rootling. Yep, that's the Clops Merchant. Doe. Okay, so this is basically as we encounter creatures, it makes notes about them. Got it. What are you? Now we found minnows. All kinds of frogs and stuff. Alright, well let's head back to the main portal, I guess. Basically Codex. Yeah, it's kind of like a... I've heard it called a beastary. A beastary as well. What's this guy count as over here? See, squirrel. Squirrel. What are you? It doesn't tell me what you are. Alright. Yeah, I noticed it wasn't letting me pick up like some of the rubble and stuff around here. But we'll head back to this portal into the normal game area. Looks like there's definitely going to be more stuff added though. They've got like all kinds of statues depicting different things up here, up in this area. Now I know it's like not a finished game or whatever, you know. But by that same token, neither is Vintage Story. Oh, I almost missed this chest. And take those arrows. Take the light hide, definitely. The iron ore. The berries. Yeah, I'll take the logs too. But I'm running out of inventory space. We'll take the chest with us. Take that blue glowing mushroom. Anything else down here? The nose around in? Oh, yeah, the portal stays there. Oh, there's another chest. Look at this. A crude mace, corn seeds. Okay. Boom powder. See, now this I'm gonna have to start like getting rid of some stuff here. Actually, we'll drop that. Oh, then I'll keep the cobblestone. So we'll take the corn seed. Drop the cobblestone. We'll take the mace. Take the copper ore. Take the boom powder. I'll get rid of the green petals. And the lavender. There we go. Alright. I'll come back for you, chest. Anything else down here worth investigating? Okay, we got this nice candle down here we could take. I think that's all the loot that's down here from the looks of it. Alright. Actually, experiment time. Okay, tab. Okay, chests, or the barrels do not stack in your inventory. Oh yeah, I could do that. See? I took the candle out of the spawning area. There we go. I suppose I should pick a place to kind of set up base here. Grab more of this wheat. Because it seems like this life essence is going to be pretty good. Alright. Let's see here. Looks like there's a little building over this way. Let's go check that out. And see if we can't find some more resources on the way that might be worth grabbing. I can also switch back to my shield now. Grab. Why is it not picking those up? Is my inventory full? Oh, it is. I am full on life essence. Well, goodbye, dirt. There we go. Didn't realize how much life essence I'd picked up. Alright. Grab a few more berries here. Looks like there's some ox or something over there. So, around this lake. I keep jumping and forgetting that this has basically step up installed natively. Let's see here. What is that? Is that like a turkey or something? Tetrabird. Interesting. The fins. It's like an undead fortress. Okay. Found pigs and piglets. Skeleton fighter. Oh. There we go. Gotta work on my blocking. There we go. Alright. Let's heal up a little bit. Cows. That's what they're... So that's their cow model. Got it. Yeah, looks like there's a broken down house over here. And a spider. Hello, spider. Oh, that one got me. Oh, got me again. Alright. Yep. Let's see here. It's like an old farm, from the looks of it. With a wooden chest. I will take those hides. Copper ore. Wheat. I do have aspen logs, and I do have maple logs. Okay. Alright. Take that. Now we got an animal feeding trough. I might just take over this small farm here, actually. It's abandoned, no one's using it. Minus the skeleton. I think I will. Let's get rid of the skeleton. Get tired of trying to figure out the blocks there. There we go. Alright, so let's put this chest down. In our soon-to-be house here. We'll put the chest down there. There we go. Alright, so let's put some stuff in here, like, put these mushrooms in here, because we don't have a use for these mushrooms just yet. Same with this boom powder. And this venom sacs. Also put the bucket in there for now. Keep the seeds on me. We're going to want to plant those. Put that down here. Yeah, actually I wanted that down there because I was going to put the chest down here. There we go. Actually, let's get this out of here. Oh, we got an apple out of that. There we go. Alright, let's get our light out here so we can actually see. See what's in these barrels. Another apple. Okay. Now, I have a torch around here. There it is. So what we'll do is we will put this torch, like, right there. So we've got, like, some light in here. And then let's get into crafting. So we're going to need a workbench. And we're going to need a builder's bench. So I'll put my workbench out here for now. If I can... There. And my builder's bench right here next to it. Well, let's see what we can make. Well, we'll definitely want a campfire. And we'll also want a bedroll. Probably a few more torches. So campfire we'll put like right here. Bedroll we'll put like in here. Let's put another torch over here in this corner. There we go. And we'll put like a torch out here on the wall. Kind of help us see a little bit. I can put them on top of the bits. That's nice. Alright. Cut some of this grass. Pick up some of this rubble. Start getting a little base set up. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. And let's give it some... Nice. Ah, shift. There we go. Turn on. There we go. Use some of these sticks up. Alright, so that gives us a little better health regen. What is this? Moss. I don't know what we can use moss for. I'll figure that out. There's something off in the distance over there. What am I looking at over there? It looks like that. Yeah, I think it is that over there. It looks like there might be a settlement over there. Alright, well, let's drop off some more resources. Leave that there. We'll use this one for wood for now. Oh, actually, we'll keep the metals on us. We'll put the linen scraps and bones in there. Also, take the mace. Oh, this is two-handed. Interesting. This has better plus signature energy than this one. Put the light hide in here. I'll just put all this in here just because we don't want to lose a lot of that. There we go. Alright. Let's... Not many settlements. Everything is hostile except for the Quebecs. Okay, interesting. So, that's probably a hostile camp over there then. We'll just keep gathering up resources then. I guess start working our way on teching up. Hello there, little mouse. Alright. Keep stocking on berries here. Flex. Won't say anything more, just be on guard. I will. Don't you worry. I mean, I already found that one undead fortress. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be a problem. I also know that there's, like, you know, creatures that come out at night that are more dangerous and stuff. Like, there's an undead over there. Yeah, you gonna come over here? You hit a little harder. It'd also help if I'd had my shield out. As I'm sitting here realizing, like, man, he was hitting hard. No, that's because I didn't have... Oh, goodness. That one stuck up on me. Respawn. Dang it. Alright, where'd I die at? I died over here. I've gotten so used to playing Vintage Story that I was hitting Control instead of Shift for sprinting. Find my stuff here real quick. And take revenge upon the skeleton. I do find it interesting that the skeleton carries a torch around, though. There we go. This is a settlement, you said. They got an apple. We got some torches. What are these? Carrots. Well, hello. What do you have to trade? Oh, you're like the same type of guy that was back in the other place. Okay. I wish they sold more recipes, though. Oh, it restocks in 3 days, so they might have different recipes in a couple days. Okay. Interesting. And then there's their beds and stuff, which I'm not going to mess with. What is that up there? Looks like a bird's nest. And they got little guards. Okay. I guess I'm not too far from them. Definitely gonna start working on better equipment, though. Got this flax here. All right. What's that? Is that it? Oh, this is one of them void critters. Got it. Got void essence. Yeah, like I know the devs kind of had like a whole situation they had to deal with. Matter of fact, I know some of the devs are actually working on Vintage Story, the ones that kind of got let go during the whole kerfuffle with the previous publisher. So, like, I understand that they kind of took what they've gotten ready and released it. What's that? What's one of these things? Yeah, like I've heard I've heard about it. I just hadn't really, you know, done a whole lot with it or anything myself. And so, you know, I picked it up when I saw it was coming out on early access. Finally, you know. Alright, what did I want to do over here? Right, I want to see what I can do. So there's that. Okay, so tools. So let's get a furnace. Okay. Well, that answers that question. It will pull from nearby storage. I was curious about that. There we go. Alright, let's put that there. Let's get some... we'll do copper first. Help if I put the... Actually, that's right, it can hold two. Alright, let's get some fuel. It's the wrong one. This is the one. I'll just take half of this aspen wood. I'm gonna fix that entrance to the house there. Come here, you. This block's in the way. As nice as that might look from a decorative standpoint, it's in the way. There we go. Alright. Let's see a little bit of cleanup around the house here. I think we're going to knock that out. And what I'm thinking about doing, we're going to move this chair here. We're going to take this little section of wall out. There we go. I'm going to take out this little stair thing. There we go. And then let's come into here. Grab the stool. I'm going to put you down like right here. There we go. Thought I heard something there for a second. Okay. Oh, ran out of fuel. Can I burn these stairs? I can. Ha. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I need to go grab my building materials, because we're going to want... Let's see here. We're going to want some wood. So we'll grab oak. We'll just use oak. Keep it consistent. Actually, we'll grab the cobblestone, too. And let's put that in there. These petals in here, put that in there. That in there. Put this dark essence in here as well, I think. And this resin. No, I have a use for the tree sap, don't I? I think we use the tree sap to make torches. Is that it? Yes, that was what it was. There we go. We'll do that. Actually, one of the things I'll do while I'm out here. On top of the fence for me there. Put like one over here. Just light up our yard a little bit better. Let's put one kind of in the middle. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And now I can go back to using my shield in my offhand. Cool. Alright, so what can I get for this? So I can use that to make rope. Okay. And this. We can get some roof pieces. Some windows. Can I get a door? Yeah, let's build 2 doors. Yeah, it's a little expensive. Not surprising. We got some doors there. What about you? Can I put that there? No. I have to figure out what we can do with that moss. Let's get a window. And gonna need some more roof tiles. Let's see what kind of roof we need here. We need, what? Regular slanted roof, it looks like. So let's grab a couple of these here and see if this does what we want. Come here. Let me up on the roof, please. Get up on the fence. Gotta work on my parkour skills here. Alright, let's see here. Rotate. Come on. And we're getting close. Okay. That one's going where I want it. Okay, those went where I wanted them. Alright, let's grab this door. We'll put a door there. I want to go straight across, so the door's going to go like right here. There we go. Oh, I have to have support under it. Okay. You can mantle up 3 blocks. You just have to be looking directly at the one in front of you. Okay, good to know. Alright, so let's save the windows. We'll get some cobblestone work. So let's do some cobblestone to fill in the gaps here. We'll just do some stone brick. You may need a base block. Yeah, that's kind of what I was noticing as well there. Skalnuki. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but yeah, I was noticing that I might need a base block to kind of base it on. let's do some cobblestone bricks, just to kind of fill in some gaps here. I'm also noticing I've got some half blocks in here to get rid of. There we go. Let's see here, where's my windows? Okay, there we go. We're getting there. I'm gonna need some more lumber, I think, to really get the look I want. So let's go out and get some of that lumber. Nice to see that circle strafing works in this game. Let's see here. The one thing I do kind of wish is if this would tell me, like, if I had like a display that would tell me what kind of tree I'm looking at here. Just realized I need to get rid of this death marker. Let me also go add a marker for my house here, so I don't forget where it is on the map. There we go. How do I select location? There we go. Cool. Gonna harvest this wheat here that's been planted. Remember, you can block with your sword, then immediately attack. Yep. I'm still practicing the timing on that, but yeah. There we go. Now, I remember there's some way to make greater life essence, right? Is it in here? No. Okay, maybe it's a workbench. I think it might be the farmer's workbench. So let's try this thing. Put this up here, put that down here. Let's get this farmer's workbench going. That'll go good over here. Yep, here it is. Greater life essence. Ooh, it costs 100 per. Alright. Oh, okay, but we can reverse that crafting. That's interesting. Alright. Let's also make this hoe. There we go. Put that in here. Here. Alright, so let's get out here and clear our field a little bit. You don't need water? Okay. Good to know. Because I'm used to, like, Vintage Story where you have to water everything. And Minecraft. You know, obviously I played both of those quite a bit. So, do I just do that? Nope. Okay, it's right click. There we go. And let's go ahead and do that. Just for an even... There we go. Alright, the other thing I'm having to get used to is E does not open up my inventory. Because in Vintage Story, which is what I tend to play the most, E is how you get into your inventory. This corn, these carrots. There we go. Get some more of this life essence, so that I can go and buy some stuff from the merchant we found. Spider over there. Missed that. There we go. Okay. So I've got some arrows. What do I need for a bow? I need some sticks and some more plant fiber. Wish I had something I could do with this moss. Repair kit. I changed a lot of the keybinds specifically for that reason. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen other people doing it too. Let's see here. I just need a lot more wood. A chef's stove. Oh, I bet that's how we cook more advanced recipes. Tanning rack. Okay. Well, let's go work on getting some more wood and stuff here. There we go. Got a nice little forest over here. So these are boars and boar piglets. Interesting that those are different. That's a spider. I do like that this game has the tree physics where the whole tree falls once you cut down the tree. Unlike in Minecraft. That makes me a very happy person. Yeah. Like, I think that's a great improvement, you know. Now, I'm also, again, used to Vintage Story where the same thing happens, you know. Which, you know, I see a lot of good potential here. This game feels more like an adventure game than, say, Vintage Story does. But considering I played Vintage Story for the survival aspects, I don't know if this will become my main jam or anything, but it's certainly fun to play, and I'd definitely play it like a group of friends if I had friends playing it as well. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we got some more wheat over here, so we can grab. We need a lot of life essence, from what I can tell, for trading purposes. I'm gonna grab these mushrooms, too. Oh, got another skeleton. Yeah, the auto climb's amazing. Because to get that in Vintage Story, for example, you have to use a mod, which, you know, is fine. But the fact that they've built it into the game, fantastic. Like, I greatly appreciate that. Alright. Let's see here. We should have enough to make... Okay, so we can make the chef station. Now, see, that required the copper ingots. So do these. Okay, so we need to go do some more mining, is what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead... And we've got ash. So let's go just throw that in there. Then let's go do some mining, since that's apparently something we need to do. Alright, let's get our sword out. There we go. Let's move this way. These skeletons are hanging out next to my house. Oh, got one of them sword. Doesn't seem any better than my sword, though. Alright, what do you have here? I want to look, see if I can find a cave entrance around here. To make getting underground a little easier. You'll need those venom sacks for bench upgrading. Well, that's why I'm saving them. I'm not getting rid of them, don't you worry. It's this I'm looking at. Interesting. Well, there's definitely a cave right here. Let's see here, see. Get my torch out. See if we can't find some ores. There's some up there. Got a good reach on this. There we go. This is going to be a little interesting to get down into. Yeah, I mean, it's again, just someone who plays like Vintage Story. Like this is very unusual for me because in Vintage Story you usually have to do a whole process to even get into, metals and stuff. What am I looking at there? What is that? Just another stalagmite. What's that? Nothing. Okay. Rubble. What are these small boom shrooms? I'm gonna guess we use those to make the boom powder we found earlier. All right. Let's see here. I think I see. Oh, here's some more. Yeah. So as I said, since you're gonna hear me talk a lot about Vintage Story because that's the block game or the voxel game I've played the most. And that one, finding metals and ores and stuff in the game is a whole like prospecting process that you have to go through. Oh wow, bunch of iron up there. Okay. We're going to be teching up tonight. Alright. Looks like there's copper over there. Any more iron here that I'm missing? Yeah, looks like that's copper. See if we can't mine our way over to it here. Then we can also use the cobblestone for construction. There we go. What's this look like over here? It looks like we don't have to deal with like mining instability, which is nice. Looks like I've mined out that little node. Alright, let's see here. What is... Oh, okay, that's just water flowing. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, something exploded over here. I recognize that blast pattern. Random, like, dead rat thing. Just watch your gravel floors, they can fall with you. Okay, so gravel does have gravity. Got it. Good to know. I hear something over here. Oh, is that like a... What's that? What are you? Unfriendly, whatever you were. Some sort of little critter here. What are you? Tried to run away, whatever you were. Alright. Oh, we got some more... No, I thought that was iron there for a second. Unfortunately, now I've gotten myself turned around in here. But up should be out. Yep. If you see a toad, they can and will throw you. Okay, good to know. Come here, mouse. What is this thing? So curious what that is. Come here, rat. Oh, you're aggressive, rat. Oh, it's another bear. The shield out. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit before we deal with the bear. And... Okay. There we go. Yep, didn't get that block right. Oh, dang it. That was my own fault. Alright, where's Death Marker? Death Marker, where you at? Death Marker? There it is. Should be southeast. I'm going the wrong way. Death Marker should be over that way. That's interesting. It shows me there's a limitation on visible range on the Death Marker. There it is. See, now it's showing up. Definitely gonna have to go get my stuff back so I can start tearing up a bit better. I've been to the Memory Shrine. Through the, that temple over there. The Lost Temple or whatever it's called. Oh, we got a wolf. Oh yeah, come on. You gotta get better at blocking. I right-clicked. Come on, game. There we go. Alright, let's finish getting my stuff back. Instead of fighting all the wolves. But yeah, I went to the Memory Shrine, so I've got that ability unlocked. Where I'm getting, like, memories from different creatures, not really who I wanted to see right now. There you go, come on. There we go. Got him. I'm getting better at the combat. It's just going to take time. There's my stuff. Come here, stuff. Where's Bear? Bear, have you healed up? I'm going to let our health come back here, and then we're going to go deal with Bear. Let's see here. Get that off the hot bar there. Oh, it does durability damage to your stuff. I just now noticed that. Alright, Bear. Have you fully healed up? Yeah, you have. Oh, mess that up. Give myself a chance to recover a little bit. I'll have to try that. I don't have a one-handed club yet. There we go. Got the bear. Alright, let's get back to base. Yeah, I'll have to try making one-handed club then. I tend to prefer faster weapons in games, but I'll try it. You know, if it works, it works. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and cook up this meat. Get that going. Alright. Now, let's see what we can do over here. Let's get this processing. Turn on. There we go. Got a lot of clay and dirt and stuff. If you like fast weapons, then twin daggers is pretty cool. They've been pretty much using daggers. They're very overpowered. Yeah, so when I used to play Conan Exiles, I was very much a daggers user. I loved daggers in Conan Exiles myself. Alright. Also, we can do some more repair work here. Oh, so it has lunge attack? Good to know. So we need, what, 1, 2, 3 more blocks of cobblestone here to kind of finish off the house. Try cobblestone. 1, 2, 3. Never needed a torch in Minecraft, now you need one. Yeah, I can believe that. Alright, wolves. Gonna need y'all to, like, give me a chance to heal up here. Oh, not cool. Not cool, wolf. Alright. Well, I have this here we're good. I still have a weapon. Because that was monster spawn point. Ah. Is there any way for me to, like, overcome that? Or is that just something I'm gonna have to, like, pack up and move? Because I can just pack up and move, too. And it's not, like, a huge deal. What is that thing? Are you aggressive? What am I even looking at here? It's a moss horn. I mean, it makes sense, because it was like an abandoned farm that I just took over. So, you know. Just tells me that it's time to see about getting some armor and stuff. Yeah, we'll see about doing some spikes and stuff around. See if that helps. For now, let's just see if we can't get rid of them. Come on, you. Come on. There we go. Got him. Alright. Now. I should probably work on like a defensive wall or something. Okay. Let's see here. Armor workbench? Yes. Tanning workbench, please. There we go. So let's move that, move that. Let's go ahead and get the tanning bench down, say over here. And the armor workbench can go down right here. Alright, let's see here. That's how we upgrade it. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what we need for the armor workbench. So, leather armor. That's copper, never mind. So we can do copper, iron, alright. And then let's see here. Same concept. So the iron is going to require light leather. Hands, legs, shields. Okay. Alright, so I'm kind of seeing the upgrades here. Well, I got some copper and stuff. How are we doing on this? Burned through all of our wood. Alright, well here, have some charcoal. Alright. So we need some more copper and iron. No problem. Let's finish building our house like I was doing here. Go. Let's see here. Let's do block, block, and block. And some windows. And an axe. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so they'll pull from 5 blocks, you said? Okay, good to know. So what I'll do is move this one out here, and this will be like my little workbench area then. So It's got my logs in it. So let's grab the logs out of here. And also grab these hides. Start with that. Come on, through the door, please. Okay, so we'll go wood. Even up and down? Good to know. Okay. Very good to know. I'll throw the moss in here for now with sticks in the rubble. Flax. There we go. I'll keep the medium hides on me. Throw the life essence in there. And the dark essence. And these linen scraps. These I need to cook. I need to make some of those repair kits. Some people make a storage beneath the inches and then inches above it at ground level. It makes sense. I mean, it's nice that it does have like a ranged, like where it will just pull from stuff. It's very nice. So let me grab like that. I'll just take some of those. Keep trying to right click to interact with stuff. Alright, let's see here. Let's craft window. Let's craft a few more roof pieces. And see where that gets us for now. And two chests together make a large chest. So if I just take and put like another chest next to that one, it'll just become a large chest because this is what? Wooden chest, so go over here and say just make a wooden chest. And then just do this. Okay, yeah, I see it. Alright. Nice. Okay. Cool. That does make life a lot easier. They have to be the same. That also makes sense. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Throw that in there for now. There we go. That's helping out. Okay, let's see what I can do about this whole roof thing here. No, you're fine. I'm not one of those people that, you know, complains about people giving me advice on games I'm playing. That's not something I do. Especially when you clearly have gotten more experience with the game than I've gotten. So. And especially if you see me, like, trying to figure something out and it's not making sense to me. I mean, there's a reason I do, like, tutorial videos on certain games, you know, to help people out, because, as I keep going back to, I play a lot of Vintage Story. Vintage Story is a game that can be very tough for people when they're first starting out, you know. So, I do videos that are like, hey, if you're struggling with this, you know, here's things to help. Oh yeah, no, he's always in here telling me stuff. It's fine. We still need to figure out getting you on the server, Michino, by the way. Alright, let's see here. Just... Alright, let's see here. Okay, so it is 1-to-1 on the wooden planks. Good to know. Alright, let's go throw down some wooden planks here. Cool. Probably didn't need that many wooden planks, but that's alright. So, if you like Vintage Story and you like Hytale, I mean, if you like Minecraft and you like Hytale, you'll probably like Vintage Story. I mean, it's not for everybody. Not everyone's gonna like it, because it is different, but also the same, if that makes sense. It is a voxel game. So, you know, if you like voxel games, you should be happy with it, in my opinion. But it's more survival focused than, say, this is. Like, this, I don't have to feed my character unless I want to heal. You know, we're all about the same in that, like, I don't even know how many hours I've gotten in Minecraft. Like, I just don't know. Because I bought it so long ago. Actually, can I put these back in here? I can put these back in here. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Like that. Make a few more of these. There we go. I appreciate the fact that I can just put, you know, the block pieces that I made and didn't need back in here and use them in the crafting bench. You like consoles for RPG better than PC? You like rotary menus and controllers best? That's fair. Yeah, I saw that I could turn the rope and or the fiber into rope. I wasn't sure what the rope was used for yet, so I hadn't made any. I guess I'm the oddball out here in the group that I'm just like, you know, PCs are best. But I've always been a PC gamer. All the way back in the days of playing Warcraft 2. It's more decorative. Okay. I'm just getting rid of these interior stairs on the ceiling. A lot of people think it makes it look nice. I'd rather have a higher up ceiling. There we go. There we go. Now it's starting to get more of the look I like. Alright, let's just put away some of these extra building pieces I don't need. And I'm going to need some more roof bits. There we go. Let's start with it. Ah, you grew up on a Nintendo 64. Fair. But who here had an old school, like, NES? Grown up. Or am I dating myself here too much? Wizardry 1984, my favorite game, even still. Remake the bomb. Great update. Nice. Yes. See? There we go. Got people out here that got like NESs and stuff. Nice. Wow, you even had the original Pong. Pong was great. You know. There we go. Alright, we're getting close to having a workable home here. Well, alright, let's go ahead and finish this section off. I like the fact that it kind of lets you rotate through all the different, like, block pieces here. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, let's see how this is doing. Did it finish? No, it did not. It needs more fuel. Still have original... Nice. I sold my original NES a few years ago, and I kind of regret it. Especially because, you know, I did not get what it was worth. Guy offered me like $50 for it. Now, in one of my closets around here somewhere, I've still got my N64. I think. But I never had a GameCube. And I never had a PlayStation. I always borrowed, like, a friend of mine's PlayStation when I wanted to play PlayStation stuff. Did have an Xbox for a while, until one of my former roommates Nice. See, that's nice that you still play all your game consoles. You know, unfortunately, one of my former roommates killed my Xbox 360. He played it for an entire week while I was out of town, and Red Ring detected it. I just left it on the entire time. Because mine was one of the older ones that still had that particular hardware design flaw. Oh yeah, the cartridge cleaning. Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember that from my NES. The magical, like, you blow out the cartridge and sometimes it fixes it, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I do need a weapons bench, right? Yeah, let's get a blacksmithing bench real quick here. Okay, so... Yep, the Q-tip's a nice profile alcohol, yep. Alright, there we go. I think I'll put the blacksmith shop here next to the tannery for now. Okay, let's make some leather. What kind of leather do I need for, like, iron armor here? I need light leather. And that needs medium. Interesting. So because of my killing bears and stuff, I'm in this weird situation where I have more medium or leather than I have light leather right now. But yeah, I should probably also use my bed and set my spawn. Yep, there we go. That would have been the smart thing to do previously. Alright. I'll just put all these things over there. I'll leave the bucket in here for now. Take all that over there. Let's put all that in here. I have 2 tanning benches and furnaces. Yeah, it makes sense to have 2. Like, I'm just not there yet. I'm still sorting all my stuff out here. There we go. Alright. Just throw that in there too. Let me throw that in there. And actually, I'm sitting here thinking about where's my farming bench. There's my farming bench. Let's make some more of this greater life essence here. Because I want to go do some trading here in a second. Shears can get wool from sheep, just like Minecraft. Good to know. Wow. Looks like, if I'm looking at this correctly, looks like these can become untilled. Interesting. So let's see here. Make some more of that. Make like 10 of those. And like a few of these. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes even placing seeds around, even just placing seeds can until around the seed. Really? Okay. That's interesting. There we go. Alright. See here, I'm going to eat a meat real quick. Because if I remember correctly, the meat gives us a little bonus. You know, it'd be nice if, like, there was a way for me to see what these bonuses are. Like, I can see that it gives me a health boost. Maybe just a quick... Yeah, it's probably just a quirk, an early release you know, thing. Alright, so we've discovered all these different guys. It'd be nice if this told me more about them. Is there a way for me, like, to get more information about these things? Other than just memory discovered? Okay, so we can use this for health regen. That we'll just put in here. So we can eat the carrot and the corn raw if we need to. There for now. You may have to visit the memory temple again with all those memories to make space. Okay. Good to know. Alright, well what we will do then is we will take our handy little sword here. And we'll head that way. What is that? It looks like some sort of... What are you? You're a big fella. But the guard is back. It refreshes / respawns. Void spawn. Oh, you can parry too. And he broke my block. Back up here. You're a big one. Yeah, you hit hard. That guy was tough. There's a cave down there. Below this sand road. Hello, wolf. There we go. They can drop that club. That's kind of cool. Alright, we're going to come over here and see if we can get some of these recipes. Yeah, because that's actually how I got this sword I'm using right now. Is I got it off one of the one of the skeletons. All right, how you doing, Mr. Merchant? Let's see here. I can get the meat pie, or I can get the apple pie. Instantly restores 15 health and grants health regen 3 and health boost 3. Underground respawns 3 times as fast as night. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, we'll buy that one. Okay, so I just put this down here, and yes, okay, we've learned the recipe. Looks like there's a little cave under here. No, it's just a pit. Let's top off our health a little bit. Also, let's fix my inventory a little bit. There we go. Take this off here. Now that's the other thing I need to make. I need to make a cooking bench so I can actually cook food. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, I think that's where I spawned in. That's the spawn temple, isn't it? Yeah, that's the spawn temple. And this over here was like a little fortress that I visited earlier. Grab some more berries. Oh, I got some life essence out of that one. I think it's time to go back into the mines, get a bit more metal. Also, is there like a better fuel source than just, say, throwing wood into the thing? Actually, I already did. There's a, I just did that a little while ago. So I actually just set that spawn point. Previously, what kind of wood was that? That was a beech tree. Okay. Let's get a little bit more wood. Charcoal is the best so far? Okay. I do find it very interesting how it almost just falls straight down onto you when you cut down the tree. Let's get this one. This will be a nice chunk of wood right here. There you go. Looks like there's a cave down here. Got some more copper right here. I assume, like Minecraft, I can throw like wood in the furnace and make charcoal out of it, or do I have to just let it burn naturally like it's been doing? I decide what's going to be my best way down there. Little rat. I mean, I need rats. Rats are light hide. Yeah, I've noticed I was getting some as like a side effect of just making the ingots. I did notice that. That's creepy with all the skulls around. So burning any wood alone makes charcoal. Okay. This feels like a trap with all these skulls in the ground, if I'm honest. Alright, well, that just broke. That's just any rubble. Okay, craft. There we go. We'll just make a new one. Up here. I saw more charcoal over here, or more copper over here this way. There's some back that way. Let's go this way. Yeah, I saw the salvage bench. It's one of the things I'm kind of trying to work towards, just because I can already tell where that's going to be handy. I heard something. hear you. I hear critters. I don't see critters. Thought I heard them. Oh well. Back to mining. Need lots of iron and copper. So we can get some upgrades going here. Okay, so this is where we were. There's some more copper up this way. That being able to vault so high is nice, by the way. Alright. I don't see any more ore nodes on the ceiling there. That's bats that I'm hearing. No, you can kill the bats. You don't get anything from it, though. Now that makes me feel bad. Oh, got some copper right here I almost missed. Okay, what about back this way? Well, that looks like spider eggs. That looks like a lot of nope to me. Definitely something down that way. Let's go back this way here. And let's see about going down this way. Hello, rat. I need your hides. Oh, we're getting basalt cobblestone now. Definitely hear stuff now. There we go. Lots of mining today. How are we doing on mining? I've got like I got like 1.5 stacks of stuff. Got some more iron over here. Get the iron. Come here, iron. Got some more copper. I do love how the ores look in this game, though. As I'll tell you from playing a lot of Vintage Story, the ores can blend in really, really well in Vintage Story, where it can be hard to see the ores in the walls when you're mining. Particularly if you're mining something like zinc in the game. In granite. Oh my goodness, it's almost invisible, because basically the difference between a granite block and a zinc block is like a couple of, like, pixels. So this is where they stick out and stuff. It actually reminds me a lot of one of the quality of life mods I use when I play Vintage Story. Oh man, there you go. Got some more ore there. There we go. Oh, hello. Bad. Bad, whatever you were. Some sort of, like, rat folk or something. Alright. Juicy ores, that's the exact one I'm thinking of. Yep. It's a great quality of life mod. I've been meaning to install it on my community server, just to make everybody's life a little easier. Here. If you see a toad run, you do not have a bear. Yeah, I think you were saying earlier that toads can, like, do, like, this crazy knockback thing. Right. Hello, little bat. Hello, rat. I needed you. Because you have light hide. I needed light hide. Oh, hello. This is an interesting looking biome over here. Just plain throw you at 25 feet. Oof. I take it there's fall damage. This, I have not tested that myself. Right. Full cobalt at the moment, and I still have trouble with them? Okay, good to know. So, toad's real dangerous. Got it. Oh, this was an exit. Guess not. Got him. Yeah, fall more than 5 blocks or 6. Okay. Good to know. So, falling can become dangerous real quick. What is this stuff that I'm looking at here? Is this like a mineable? What am I looking at here? Those are rubies? So like... Oh, crystal shards. Okay. Alright. I take it they have value then. I assume they're part of some sort of, like, crafting. Probably once we get to, like, the alchemy and stuff. I saw. You're gonna want to change, like, the sound effect for hitting these things. It's just, like, weird. Alright. Let's see what's up this way. I would like more iron, personally. Here's copper. Crystal shards and sometimes a ruby. Yeah, I was noticing it doesn't even seem to be all the time on a crystal shard either. Alright. See, this is making me want things like ladders for going up and down. There's a goblin thingy down there. Got a rat sneaking up on me. You might need the copper or iron pickaxe to get those. It was giving me some, but not many, so yeah. So I'm gonna... That's why I stopped mining them. Because I was noticing that my success rate at mining them was not very high. let's see if I can't find my way out of here now. Although, with as much mining success as I'm having, it's hard to pull myself away. In any of these games where I get to do a lot of mining and stuff, I quickly become kind of obsessed with, like, oh, well, I see an ore, I gotta grab it, you know. Okay, but... Alright, let's find the way out. Let's find the exit. See here, where did I get down in here from? Alright. I know I came in through over here. I think it was this wall over here I came in through. Do not use repair on copper. Tools/weapons. Make more than one set of tools and use weapons and 4 iron tools. Yeah, no. I was kind of noticing that just because of the cost of the repair kits. Because I was noticing the repair kits. I noticed how much you have to use to repair them. And to make them. I would agree with your assessment of, like, you know, don't use it on anything less than iron. Yeah. And since you're already using iron to make them, you don't want to use them on anything less than iron. Alright. If nothing else. There ought to be an exit up this way somewhere. I mean, I should be able to at least mine up to the surface or something over here. Just do it this way. That's kind of actually what I'm doing, is just digging up to leave. Figure I'll hit the surface at some point, especially since I shouldn't be that far below the ground at this point. There we go. Let's just... No, it's still digging, but just not fast. Come on. Get that block out of my way. There we go. Alright. Unfortunately, my pick broke and I didn't have any more rubble. It's always better to dig 3 up or 3 down. Well, yeah, I'm still getting used to that in this game. Alright, there we go. Let's delete that. Delete that. There we go. And head back to the house. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm still getting used to, like, the climbing in this. Alright, let's also go back to my shield since we're out of the cave. Okay, those are sheepies. So those are friendly. Alright. Let's see here. Tanning rack. Light hide. Oh, lava can flow and kill just like Minecraft. Dig up and down, then turn 90 degrees and repeat just in case you come across lava. Good to know. Good to know. I hope lava doesn't show up, like, too high up. Otherwise, that could be a real problem. Just turn on for now. Let it burn for a second. Alright, let's see here. Actually. Chef stove. Let's craft this up real quick. There we go. And let's see what we can make food-wise. I'm gonna put this, like, right here. Okay. Mushroom salad. Requires any mushroom and some lettuce. Okay, so it becomes more likely at 30 down, but can be all the way up to the surface. Good. See, that's information I didn't have. That's good to have. All right, so lettuce is going to be very good for making food. Vegetable, mushroom skewer. All right, bread, popcorn. There's the meat pie. Oh, you need spices. Oh, you can make spices though. Any vegetable, any flour. Oh, that's all right. Spices are not hard to make. All right, so we need dough, which I assume we make out of flour, and eggs. Oh, and a water bucket. Okay. Salt we make out of salt rock. Okay. This is very interesting. Yeah, if you go to the ocean, I believe to your right you'll have dark islands, surface lava flows like 15 blocks high. Oh, that'll be an interesting adventure. Okay, good to know. Health regen, stamina boost, health boost. Okay, so meat's good for healing and health, where fruit's good for stamina and health. Okay. Without the bread. Bread's just an instant heal. Okay. Well, I need to make dough again. I just need eggs. I'm gonna have to get eggs. Alright, well, let's see how this is going. This needs some more fuel. On the edge of a desert biome is a great spot, building spot. Then you have access to trees, desert blocks. Yeah, I'll probably eventually pack up and move somewhere else in the game. Just because, obviously, you know, first base location. And, you know, we're still figuring things out here. You know, I'm going to go ahead and put all this in here. And I want to see how much I get. So, if I harvest one of these, I get 3. Got 2 on that one. Got 3 again. I think it was also 3. 3. 3. 2. That was 4. 4. Okay. Teleportals made from azure kelp are great for fast travel. Okay. Cool. So we got 29 from my wheat, which is enough to replace all the wheat, and then some. Trying to figure out where I got that egg from. All right, let's see how much we get from the lettuce. Got 4 from that one. 3, 4, 3, 4, 2. All right, so lettuce has a big variance. I need another chest. Yep, so let's do... Yep, alright. Let's throw that in there. We'll throw the eggs in there. I actually had moss in the other one. Throw the lettuce in there, though. Yep, add that in the other one, too. Throw the crude sword in here, throw that in there. Azure kelp is from the blue. Okay. Alright, game. Sorry, got distracted by skeleton for a second. Okay, so azure kelp is from the blue swamp areas, not the ocean areas. Okay, good to know. Alright, there we go. Got a little broken stuff in there. I'm just going to throw most of the food in here. There we go. Cool. Alright. I need a new pickaxe. Pickaxe. I can get a crude battle axe, crude sword. There's the daggers. That's a two-handed mace. Let's get a bow real quick. Let's get some daggers. And tool-wise, yes, now we can upgrade to the copper pickaxe. And the copper axe. There we go. So let's move. Actually, those will be fine there for now. There we go. Cool. I could make this salad. There we go. Put that down there. And in here, I'll throw the berries. Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. This game always carry blocks in your hotbar to quickly get above some enemies. That makes sense. This isn't the first game I've seen where that's a good idea. If I'm honest. In Vintage Story, it's also a very common strategy to do that. Particularly when you're like lightly armored and stuff, which is very common in Vintage Story, because in Vintage Story, the more armor you wear, generally the slower you walk, because most armor provides a walk debuff to your walk speed and a penalty to your food consumption rate, so you consume more food more quickly because you have to keep yourself fed in that game. As well as sometimes accuracy bonuses with ranged weapons depending on the type of armor. So a lot of people wander around lightly armored, and to compensate for that, they'll carry a stack of dirt. It's really not that bad, especially when you get far enough into like your playthrough that you can get some of the kind of good like mid-tier armors. My personal favorite in the game is the Gambeson armor, and if you have the tailoring class or you have the class-specific recipes turned off in Vintage Story, you can make the tailored Gambeson armor, which for kind of the mid-tier armors is like best in slot. It has the fewest downsides while providing very decent protection. Like, I think it has only only a, I think, total 9% increase to your hunger rate, which, compared to all the other armors, that's really, really low. While still providing you, decent protection. Is it chainmail? No. But can you fight a wolf in it? Absolutely. Well, the Blackguard set is fantastic, their general efficiency. But you're going to eat the server out of house and home if you wear it all the time. Especially if you're also playing Blackguard, which I know you're not, but, But yeah. It's just one of the things about Vintage Story. Let's see here. I keep trying to right-click to interact with things. Needs so much more copper ingots here. Yeah. Running out of fuel again. Restock that. Let's see here. Heck, I've seen me in Minecraft make a 3x3 the chicken get eggs every 5 minutes. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, I could make the iron armor because I have some light leather. Well, we'll start with the copper. Actually, let me see here. What's the cost to upgrade this table? Copper and iron. Then I could get the salvaging workbench. What's that require? Iron ingots, any tree, any stone? Now I should probably upgrade my gear to at least some basic gear before I start doing too much here. Okay, so that's how this works. You get like extra health and stuff from wearing armor. I see. I see. Alright, so we've got the chest and the helmet. Let's see, your gloves are 5. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Because I was looking at that and decided that, yeah, that's going to be the best course of action is to just get some copper armor going here. Let's see here. Do these shields have different stats? Is there a difference in the shields besides just look? Like, does this one give me, like, less stamina cost to block with? Compared to, say, this wooden shield I found? Durability is better? Okay. Well, I'll craft a copper shield then for now. There we go. Just throw this extra one in here. I'll get the salvaging bench up and running. How are we doing over here? We ran out of fuel again. Good thing I have more fuel. And more copper. There we go. Alright. Well, we've learned a lot. We've played a lot. Let's go. Let's see if I can't make a weapon real quick before we go. Let's see what we can do weapon-wise. I could make the iron sword. That's two-handed mace. Two-handed battle axe. Daggers. Let's go with the sword, just because I do like the sword. It's interesting. It doesn't really tell you what the damage on these things are. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to put this scrap sword in here for now. I'm going to go test this new gear out against these wolves over here. Hello, wolf. Come on. You can definitely take more hits. Doesn't feel like it does much more damage. Hello, rabbit. How are you? Got wild meat out of you, and some light hide. I needed some more light hide. Okay. Well, see how this is doing over here. Wow, that turns through charcoal really fast, doesn't it? Let's grab that. That's more about durability until enchanting later. Good to know. Thank you. I was curious about that. Alright, let's take half that stack here. And throw that in there and turn that on. But I am going to have to call this stream there, folks, because unfortunately I still have to go to my day job tomorrow. I don't just get to stream all the time and record YouTube videos all the time, unfortunately, yet. So, I've got to go to bed and get some sleep. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. This has been Hytale Rom. Hold down the left click. Alright. I'll use my daggers and hold down the left click real quick. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I'm liking this. But you all have a good night. We'll catch you all next time. Alright? So, catch everybody later.